Hello everyone and welcome to OGSpot. As you PD2 fans already know, the next ladder season is just around the corner, so I thought it's a wonderful time to show you another simple, cheap, yet effective character to get you started. Alright, here we have our Elemental Druid, which is using the fire skills, and our main skill is Armageddon. Our damage is not really high, but it's enough to kill most of the monsters, like not really slow. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Okay, so let's go about the skill tree. Here we have maxed out Mountain Boulder, Fissure, Volcano, and Armageddon. I've put one skill point into Arctic Blast, Cyclone Armor, Twister, Gust, Tornado, and Hurricane. I did all that to be able to use Hurricane as kind of a defensive skill to slow monsters which are coming close to my character, as it's doing cold damage and is actually chilling them. Okay, so on the shape shifting we got absolutely nothing, and on summoning I put one skill into each one of these, and I'm gonna explain you why. It's not a waste of skills. I'm using all of these as a meat shield because the character is quite weak and it's quite difficult to survive without these, to be honest. The set I'm using is really easy to find. It only consists of 3 pieces. I've been able to find that doing Travinco runs on Hell with my Griswold Paladin. And the set, it's nice set. It's got really nice bonuses for caster. I've socked all 3 pieces with easy to find jewels. So what we got in the staff? In the staff we got 5 to strength and 17 to cold resist jewel. In the helmet we got 8 to strength and fire resist 14 jewel. And in the armor we got 20 to 8 poison resist and minus 15% requirements jewel. Okay, so I've upgraded the helm from circlet to diadem because I prefer that skin. It also gives a little bit more defense. The gloves we're using is Mage Fist because why not, you know, faster to cast rate, 1 to fire skills, regen mana. The ring, faster cast rate, 3 to mana, all resistance 7, and a good corruption, cannot be frozen. This is our source of cannot be frozen for the character. The other ring is 10 faster cast rate, 6 to energy, 84 mana, fire resist 9, and poison resist 13. The boots I'm using are Inferno Stride. They're quite good actually. They give decent amount of faster run walk, and 10 to maximum fire resist with the fire resist 30 is actually really good and helpful. And as you can see, all of these pieces are requiring not much of a stats to be put on the character, and that's how we've been able to achieve this quite large, I could say, vitality pool of 460, as we haven't put anything, absolutely nothing into the other stats. We got 0 strength, 0 into dexterity, and absolutely everything went into vitality for this build. Our resistances are not great, but still they're not horrible. We have 85 fire, which is really nice to be honest, 48 cold, which is not too bad, and 30 lightning, which you can want a bit higher than that, especially if you're planning to do like solo barons, because the souls can actually one-shot you if there are too many at one spot. But that's why we're using the Cyclone Armor, because this one absorbs 225 points of damage, which is elemental damage actually, and it helps with the survivability of the character. And the belt we're using is actually a crafted belt I did myself. It's nothing special, but it helps us to actually achieve some breakpoints of the character. So it gives 9 to faster cast rate, 24 to faster hit recovery, and we've corrupted it with 7 to energy. It also gives 20 to mana and 10% to regen mana, which is actually quite helpful for our character. The amulet we got is 2 to Druid skills, cold resistance 10, light resistance 10, fire resist 10, poison resist 29, and poison length reduced by 75%, which is actually really good. And 37% extra gold from monsters. You know, nothing special there, but I could say that's the poor man's Mara. And our charms, 12 to life, 1 to strength with some light resist, 1 to strength with some fire resist, and I've been able to gather some faster run walks charms, and yeah, this charm actually I needed to hit the next breakpoint. This one is not too bad, and this one we're using to actually wear our stuff, and the grand charms. So we got our faster hit recovery coming from charms mainly, and a big chunk of our mana pool as well. Charm with life and mana, I really like those as a combo. And here we got some dexterity and poison resists, and that's how we actually wear our set and all of our items without putting any single points into strength or dexterity. Okay, let me show you a little bit of a gameplay. So what we do first we cast our cyclone armor, then we cast our defensive hurricane. So any kind of monster which comes along our circle is gonna get chilled or frozen, whatever you call it. It's not doing any damage at all, but it's just to slow the monsters down. And here is our main spell, Armageddon, is doing about 5k fire damage. It's not only fire damage, it's doing actually half of it is fire and the other half is like physical damage, which helps killing fire immunes actually. And excuse me. The other spell we're using is Volcano. It's a really good spell because it casts super quick. The damage is not really high, but it's just the cast speed of it. And we got a proc of our Infernal Boots. See, we got level 16 Blaze. It's just a stat points here. And yeah, this was without actually using any of the summons. So what do we have as our full arsenal? So we're using Armageddon. Here we got Oak Sage, our Grizzly Bear, our Wolves. Remember, we're using all these as a meat shield. They don't really do any damage themselves. We're just using them to tank for ourselves because we're not using any shield, and all the attacks we get in are going directly into our health points, and we don't want that. And I'm actually using this worm, this carrion vine. It's really nice. People don't use it, but I like to do it, simply because it consumes the corpses of fallen monsters and regenerates your life and the life of the party. And as you can see, my health pool is still full. I'm actually taking some hits. I'm gonna teleport into the monsters. They don't want to hit me right now. Anyway, the worm is really helpful because it helps you regenerate life. A little bit about our breakpoints. So our FHR is 56, which is quite decent. That way you're not getting like stun locked when you're teleporting. And our faster cast rate is almost maximum. We're stuck at 99, and with that much cast rate we're actually casting super quick our spells, as you can see. And another thing I would like to show you is the teleport combo I've been using. It's a really nice trick because gusts have like a cooldown of almost 5 seconds, and with the nice stuff you get level 1 blink charges which replenish in 8 seconds. You get 1 charge back. So the way you do the combo is you got gust and you got the blink. So how you do it? You go into blink first, you go blink, gust, blink, and that way you're skipping the cooldown, so you can kinda continue teleporting using both skills. So I'm gonna show it again a little bit faster this time. As you saw, we're teleporting around the map quite quickly using both skills, and I found this to be like really helpful when we're doing like chaos runs or battle runs or whatever you're running. It's a really nice trick, I really like it, and I hope you guys like that character. I'm gonna show you some more content with it, but that's gonna be in future videos. And if you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. That's it for now. See you later.